for UE. The fans here enjoying the action. Ragusta ends UE's magical run. Katanghal, Gianan rather, once again. UE operating with a different groove. Let's see if NU could answer. Ragusta from the back row had a dig by Caro, but second ball pickup by Serrano could not make it. And Ragusta will be credited for that. Ball is back with the court of NUNS. Gianan, very smart, just finding the hole in the defense of NU. Now he's on deck, team captain. Olarte. Roque, yes, sir. Finding the floor. A 5-point advantage for UE, and NUNS calls for time. Oh, Ragusta and Crespo could not connect there. Olarte. Better set for Maghanoy. Great defense by UE. And Roque will break down that block. No stopping Paul Roque right now. Elmer Lejano is back for NUNS in the meantime. And it's a service error for Clarence Gianan. Crespo. Roque. A soft touch. Katanghal! He just picks up the power and changes the pace. Adding to this 6-point lead now for UE. Oh, what a rocket of a serve. Easy, easy pickings for Miguel Katanghal. Hits the antenna for Dulieta's serve. And UNS getting quite a lifeline here. Biscocho is back in the ball game. Go to Katanghal, who is blocked. Back with UE, and they'll send this over. Here's a chance. Biscocho gets denied. Sorry, breaks down that block. Goes through the net. Fresh off the bench. Smart move by Roque to put UE at set point. That's 6 set points to save for NUNS. And the misconnection within NU will hand UE a 2-0 set lead. What a fun show they're putting out for us here. Both the Warriors and the Bullpups, who have just been terrific. And we're gonna get more of that as set number 3 continues, with UE absolutely the ones to watch here because they now have a 2-0 set lead after taking this against NUNS. 25-23, 25-18. Both coaches one is staring at a victory possibly here in set 3, and the other is staring at, well, the first loss of the season possibly. As anything could happen. If you would go back to their first round meeting, it was a 5-setter. UE won the first 2 sets, and LUNS came back to pull a reverse sweep. Just showing you what this team is capable of, and also to pose a challenge for UE, that they could keep this momentum going. Roque. That's his 14th point of the match. Marl Duliete, who's been performing excellently. Lejano got past, but it's outside for UE, and Lejano will be credited for that. Katanghal, the Gabay de Niega there. Roque this time. And a miscommunication on the side of the Red Warriors. And UNS will get that point. They have a 2-point advantage to start off set number 3. Roque, cross court hit is good. Go to Roque from the pipe. That's short. And UNS will reap the benefits. Here's Dais, one of the youngest members of that NU squad. Milian! There's no touch, and it's out. Milian finding the line there. Great target. Oh, great play. Does it find the floor? Yes, according to our first referee. Haris Tuliao joining the scorer's board today as well. That's his first point of the match. Arcelino going through the block. Kenzie Caro. Tuliao to Milian. Gets sent back. Lejano. It's wide, and that'll be a point for UE. That's a service ace, perfectly on the line for Kenzie Caro. Interestingly, the 2 points that Kenzie Caro has scored in this match are both service aces. Biscocha goes up, and that's way outside. And now UE takes the lead. Biscocho pushes it very close to the net. He'll be called for a net touch, and that'll be another point for the Warriors. Timeout, Bullpups. Thanks to everyone joining us here inside the Paco Arena, and to everyone watching us over on the Pilipinas Live app. Thanks for joining in all the action. We've had 4 massive games today to start off round number 2 of our Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. All the teams are hungry to get some more wins today. smart hit by Marcelino, and now it's a chance ball for UE. Gianan, yes, sir. Clarence Gianan, the first point of set 3. Tuliao will set up Lejano for this. Oh, what a dig by Serrano. Milian, another great dig by Serrano. Milian, and this time there's no coverage on the side of UE for that. But such great exchanges. Everyone inside the Paco Arena enjoyed that. Ronnie Milian, who scored the most recent point. Roque getting past that, making it look very easy to put UE up by 2. Lejano, popped up by Marcelino. Here comes Roque. Ragusta, dug up by Caro there. Great exchanges, ended by Miguel Catanghal. For how many attacks were going to the wingers? That was the one time in that exchange that it went to the middle. I have to credit UE for that as well. To the middle as well. That is Roque adjusting. Ragusta, oh, what a dig by Caro. Back row hit. Lejano shooting it across. Yes, sir. Catanghal. Look like a double, yes. The referee is going to stand by his decision to call that as a double contact. And it's a service error. Moment kind of iced the server, but NUNS will get the point for that. Looked like a very tricky call to begin with. And back on their side. Duliete to Catanghal. Great saves. Roque. My goodness. There's no stopping this kid anymore. Tuliao. And NUNS could not connect there. UE with a 4-point advantage now. There's a yellow card issued to UE. Biscocho nearly getting it with the hands of the blockers. Marcelino. Now to Dragusta, who gets it off the block. (11 serving 14). Here's Maghanoy. That's very close. One-handed set by Duliete. And the finish by Eman Marcelino. Biscocho. Great dig by Roque. Marcelino sends it long. But there's a touch according to the first referee. Milian gets a much better hit there. Duliete. Oh, great combination play. Great play and great execution by Eman Marcelino. Back-to-back points for him now. In the meantime, here's some substitutions for NUNS. Crespo is back in, the team captain and starting setter, rallying his teammates immediately. 17 serving 12. It's a service error. Duliete. Oh, Eman Marcelino getting hot at this part of the set. Lejano, that's wide. A very large lead here, and it's a timeout once again for the NUNS Bullpups. Everybody's enjoying the action here inside the Paco Arena. Whether you're representing UE or NU, or you've been watching the games all day long. Duliete Tugianan! UE's groove and energy has been unlike any other. It's a service error for Marcelino this time. Duliete will go to Roque, who gets roofed. Oh, what a dig though by Lopez. And this time it's outside. It's outside for Gianan. This time UE is the one committing the errors. And NU is taking that point by point. Duliete attempted a 1-2 is short. Another error. And because of that, this time UE calls a timeout. Duliete opens up to Roque. Down the line it goes. Crespo will set up Lejano. That will stop the bleeding momentarily. Both teams fighting for their lives here, and you can feel the intensity inside the Paco Arena. Three-man block in front, and Katanghal will get past. Just packs an extra punch. UE, by the way, just 3 points away from sweeping the undefeated NUNS Bullpups. Lejano finding his footing here. What a reliable player he is. And it's a chance for NU. They go to Ragusta, who gets blocked. Tuliao goes to Maghanoy. That'll do as well. But undoubtedly, still quite a lead to trim down there. NUNS down by 4, 19 serving 23. And there's a rotation error on the side of UE. As close could get. We're at 23-20. Duliete to Roque from the pipe. Coverage is there. Marcelino down the line. It's outside. First referee will clarify things with the linesman. And it's called out. And NUNS within striking distance. (21) serving 23. A very crucial service error by Maghanoy will send UE to match point. Tuliao to Milian. NUNS saving one there. Sandrex Ragusta. Marcelino, the off speed, popped up by Biscocho. And that's it. Oh, the celebrations here on the side of UE as they reverse their fate. It was a reverse sweep by NUNS in round one, and here they sweep. They learned their lessons when going up against the Bullpups. What a mighty fight that was. UE claiming a straight set victory against last year's finalists, the NUNS Bullpups, in 3 very climactic sets. NU's errors really have to be something they're gonna work on in their next match, but UE, my goodness, just lots of stuff to be proud about today. Look at the celebrations on their side. This is how we're going to wrap it up. 25-23, 25-18, 25-22. And here we are with our player of the game, which is Paul Roque, with 20 big points, 19 attacks, and 1 ace. What a stellar performance from Paul Roque. And of course, I love that pose. Josh Serrano at the back, Paul Roque. Give him his flowers. What a performance from him to lead UE into this astounding straight set victory. And you could call it an upset, as this is going to be interesting for our final standings. Games on Tuesday, still here inside the Paco Arena. We are going to open up with a banger. Adamson and NUNS. Later on in the morning, DLSZ and FEUD. And the afternoon games for you, UE versus UPIS, and the Ateneo Blue Eagles versus the UST Junior Golden Spikers to wrap up some volleyball action on Tuesday. That's all we have here at the UAAP Season 88 Boys Volleyball Tournament. Legends start here.